Hi, I'm Duran Weisbarth with Weisbarth & Associates, and welcome to my February 2026 market update. It's starting to feel like we've been here before. In fact, it's starting to look a lot like the annual real estate cycle is about to repeat itself. Deja vu all over again. And honestly, what's remarkable isn't that this cycle exists, it's that it keeps showing up no matter what we throw at it. Over the last few years, we've watched the market move through inflation, high interest rates, tech layoffs, political turmoil, tariffs, and global conflicts, and yet somehow the underlying rhythm just keeps chugging along. And let's be clear, there's been no shortage in reasons for buyers and sellers to hesitate lately. Locally, tech layoffs have rattled confidence. Nationally, there's still confusion about the economy and this very real K-shaped recovery. Inflation hasn't fully cooled. Tariffs have pushed up everyday costs, and global uncertainty hasn't exactly taken a vacation. In theory, all that should derail market behavior. But once again, it hasn't. Here's what we're seeing as the year gets underway. The beginning of the year continues to act like a reset button. Average mortgage interest rates are holding just over the 6% mark, not low by historical standards, but stable enough for buyers to re-engage. And while some of the early signs are still anecdotal, they're remarkably consistent. Homes that are just coming on the market are selling within days, often with multiple offers and prices pushing well above asking price. Even the condo market, which was pretty quiet for much of last year, is starting to show signs of life, though buyers there are still a bit more cautious. Now, from a data perspective, it's really important to focus on the right indicator this time of year. Median prices and closed sales mostly reflect activity from December, so they're a bit backward looking right now. What really matters is what's happening today, and that shows up in new listings and pending sales. And here's where things get interesting. New listings are up 21.7%, and pending sales are up 11.2%. That tells us something important. Sellers are stepping back in and buyers are right there with them. This looks like the early release of both pent-up supply and pent-up demand. Two trends I've talked about many times before. It's still early and we don't know how long this momentum will last or how strong it will become, but the signals are real and they're worth paying attention to. By the way, if you want to look at this data, charts, and full analysis at your own pace, you'll find everything in my February newsletter available online and for download for free at weisbarth.com/newsletter. That's weisbarth.com/newsletter. So, what's the takeaway? Barring any major new disruptions, and yes, I'm knocking on wood, 2026 could shape up to be a strong year for real estate in our area. Not because conditions are perfect, but because the familiar cycle appears to be reasserting itself once again. And early cycle moments like this, that's when good planning matters most. If you're thinking about buying or selling this year, or even just trying to figure out when to make your move, now is the right time to start the conversation. My team and I use real data, proven systems, and on-the-ground experience to help our clients position themselves ahead of the market, not chasing it after the fact. And remember, when you work with us, you're also supporting Akin, an amazing nonprofit that helps kids and families in need thrive. Your business and your referrals make a real difference in our community, and that's something we're incredibly proud of. So if you'd like to talk strategy, or if you know someone who could use some extra guidance, reach out by email, text, or my favorite, a good old-fashioned phone call at 206-779-9808. That's 206-779-9808. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more updates. And be sure to check out the full February newsletter at weisbarth.com/newsletter. I'm Duran Weisbarth with Weisbarth & Associates. Happy Valentine's Day, Happy Lunar New Year, Ramadan Mubarak, and go Hawks. I'll see you next month.